Hey everybody, welcome to AJS News. This is the first of two videos we got for you today.
We're back, but first, a word from our sponsors. Hey guys, so you already know about Surfshark, our favorite VPN, but did you know they offer another service called Incogni? Alex, what the heck is Incogni?
Incogni is a service where they go to the hundreds of different places where your personal data is being stored. That's your phone number, your address, your email address, and you could go and you could request they delete all that stuff yourself, but it's thousands of it. It would take you years to do it. So this is an automated process that does it for you.
All those companies that collect your email, your social security, if you get a bunch of newsletters, if you start searching on the internet one specific thing, then all your ads are about that specific thing. If you don't want that anymore, Incogni has got your back, and we have a special deal right now.
Yeah, first 100 people to use it, code AngryJoeShow gets 20% off.
So go to incogni.com/AngryJoeShow. Use that special code, 20% off, guys. And thank you so much to Surfshark and Incogni for sponsoring the video. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you to Surfshark and Incogni for sponsoring this. So we're back from holiday break in which a bunch of my family came in. So sorry about that, interrupting the God of War review. So we're still working on that. Hopefully that'll be out this week. It should be out this week. And then we're going straight into Dark Tide. This is green. I don't know if it'll show up. Warhammer 40K. I'm a huge fan of that. So God of War into Dark Tide, and then boom, December hits. I mean, December's about to hit in 2 or 3 days. So this is going to get real busy for us. So just be patient with us as we release the rest of these videos this year. Everybody's on holiday leftovers and holiday break and holiday mood and attitude. And then, yeah, so December's got what? Calypso Protocol and Marvel's Midnight Suns. These are games we're looking to cover. So thank you for being patient with us. And I know the God of War review is going to be laid. Probably not going to give very many views, but it's an amazing game, and I want to put our opinions out there. So, okay, Alex, I know it was a holiday, so maybe not that much happened.
Well, there's some good stuff in there.
Okay.
First, GameStop had a little bit of a snafu on their website. Users were going through like payment things, looking at their account, and then all of a sudden, other people's names and addresses and phone numbers and payment information, payment history were all showing up. And then they refresh, and then a different person's stuff was showing up. And people online were freaking out. It's like, is this real information? And so it happened for a couple of days until GameStop responded saying that claims the address and the names were part of a test and not actual customer data. They were just testing some systems, but it was freaking some people out because they were worried that their information was getting leaked out in there.
To someone else, yeah.
So it turned out not to be a big thing according to GameStop.
Yeah, but that should not happen.
Yeah, I think they're just trying to downplay it. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Was it, though?
Yeah.
They wouldn't lie about that joke because customers would be like, what the fuck? You just put my personal information out there. It's just weird that they're doing a test and they're showing
sounds suspicious, though.
Okay, I get you now.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's like, oh, that was a test of, it breaking. What?
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Task failed successfully.
Yeah.
But maybe they were testing if their system broke with fake information, what would it look like? I don't know.
It just sounds suspicious either way you say it.
Yeah.
But it turns out it's not a big deal.
Because
so,
it's nobody's actual information. It was all like, lorem, whatever.
Yeah.
All that bullshit writing in there.
Yeah, they're like, look, there's a chance that there is really a John Smith, but probably not with the same made-up phone number and address and all that other stuff.
Lorem ipsum.
We also get some real fun information. If you are a fan of a Mercedes and you want to buy one of their cars, they're
I don't know, the EQ, looks like the inside of a Star Trek Enterprise. It looks pretty sweet.
yeah, and if you want that thing to go as fast as it's capable, you're gonna have to give them $1,200 a year. Because they're trying to do, they're going to lock performance behind a paywall.
That's some bullshit.
And so you have to pay them money.
Weren't they the ones doing the subscription with?
Wait.
BMW.
What? So microtransactions with fucking cars again.
Again, yeah.
Fucking who was it? BMW got
Heated
caught with
seats and
that
various
shit in
things.
South Korea and fuck. Now they want to lock off the horsepower numbers.
Yeah.
And Even worse, it's not the one-time payment of the BMW where it's like, okay, well, if you want the automated windshield wipers that they wipe your windshields automatically when rain comes down, pay us $800 and it unlocks, even though you already bought the car with the capability of it doing that, but then you had to buy one more. Mercedes says, hold my beer. I'm going to fucking gimp your engine. And I'm going to give you less horsepower unless you continuously pay me money in order to access all of the horsepower in your fuck Mercedes. No! Never buying a Mercedes. Never even.
I'm also never buying a Mercedes, but for wildly different reasons. So,
Okay, if you were considering a Mercedes, please reconsider buying a Mercedes. This obviously, I think, is only for one or two of their models.
The Mercedes
obviously,
EQ right now.
EQ something. It's EQ and then something else, I think. It's basically, do not do this. The motherfucking car
Fucking
companies.
scummy.
It's because cars are fucking computers now, Joe. They're like basically fucking computers, and they see what internet, and other gaming companies have done with their microtransactions, and they want a piece of that.
Well, this is just the future hellscape that we live in, where it's you try to toast, and you're like, nah, man, your Wi-Fi doesn't work. I can't do it until you download the app and connect my toaster. It's like you're a fucking toaster. You're gonna toast the toast, and it's like, no, bro. So like, not everything needs an app. Not everything needs like a service and a
No,
thing.
do not do this. And if you continue to do this, then I hope customers will fight back and just be like, you know what? Then I'm not gonna buy that. I'm not gonna buy your car anymore. I'm gonna go to Audi or somebody that doesn't do this fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Fuck. And so if it starts at the top and then there's all these exclusive luxury models, and then over time some of that will leak on over to your base models, and then everybody will have to deal with it, and then the rich people deal with it, and because the rich people, they don't fucking care. If you're buying a Mercedes, they're like, yeah, whatever.
You're already
another
lighting money on fire.
1,000, yeah, you're just fine, whatever. But it's harming that because it's making the companies think, oh, okay, we can get away with this. Let's try it out on these base models and shit.
Oh yeah, 40 years from now, it'll be 130 degrees outside in Texas, and it's like, ooh, your AC subscription went out, and you can't cool off your car right now because your credit card billing information changed.
Can't
It's
get
like,
the ice cold. You can get cool,
yeah.
but you can't get ice cold. You need the ice
You
cold.
need the ice cold.
Which
That's the
is
good
your
stuff.
your ventilated seats then become a subscription service. No, it's not happening. I'll seriously, I'll fucking sell whatever fucking car I own if they start putting that shit like retroactively in cars. I'm gonna delete that car and get a different car. Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
So you need to stick with the old school models.
Yeah.
Please convince whoever
do
might
it.
be considering buying a Mercedes to at least write them a fucking letter or just say, nah, I'm going to buy something else. Fuck.
Now I'm never buying the Mercedes EQ. I definitely wasn't before, but I'm definitely
Dude,
not
I don't
doing
know.
it.
I don't know if it's the exact model. If you can give me the exact model, because I actually was like, looking up all the dream cars. The EQ.
It's just
I think
EQS or
it's like-
EQE. There's two of them that are listed here. So
Okay, I think it was the EQS. It's whatever one has the interior that is a light show. It looks like a Star Trek Enterprise.
It's a
interior. I was
distraction
like,
while you drive.
Yeah,
yeah,
that
you're
looks
like,
fucking cool.
oh shit! Wow.
I'm blind. Yeah, no. Well, then, you just fucked up. Then nope.
All right, we got some good
Already got a
news
car.
about Midnight Suns. According to the developers, it has something like 65,000 lines of voice dialogue. That's a huge amount. So for storytelling
Damn.
and making sure that the characters are interacting
You
with
think
each other
it's
on
like
missions.
a strategy game, and you think that they're just going to be quiet and they're not going to say much, one or two lines here or there. Apparently, these ones are going to be talking all the time and be, shut up!
I mean,
Hopefully it doesn't get to that point.
no, where they're talking so much. I mean, these characters have such a rich history with each other in like comics and TV and movies, so it'd be nice to hear them talk about things. And it sounds like they really went the extra mile to make sure that.
Okay, bub, you want me to move 3 spaces forward? I'll move 3 spaces forward. I just hope Sabretooth is not around that corner to my upper right.
My brother,
I think it's
Sabretooth.
too much.
All right.
Narrate everything they
Wolverine,
do.
please
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah. So it's something that I love the XCOM gameplay. I'm just I'm terrified of this card-based combat system. I think it's completely. I mean, maybe they'll sell me on it, but the more they keep talking about this game, the more I'm excited about playing it. So it sounds like the storytelling is going to be top notch. We got some good news out of Australia. There is proposed legislation that was recently filed that will require games with loot boxes be rated to 18 plus and carry warnings for parents. So this is something similar that's
Good.
happened in a bunch of other countries.
Yeah, well, we were fighting that, and the SRB was like, nah, you can go ahead. In fact, Pokemon, you don't need to, even there's gambling in there, and then also the NBA. They were like, yeah, it's fine. Go ahead. E for everyone.
Yeah. It's fine. It's perfectly great. It's highly ethical. And
Highly ethical.
yeah.
Surprise.
So they did in 2018. They did a 5-month inquiry into loot boxes in Australia, and they said the Environment and Communications Reference Committee concluded that loot boxes met all of the psychological criteria for gambling, but just didn't hit the legal definition. So they're like, no, this is 100% gambling. It's like, well, it's not legally defined as gambling, so we can't do it because it doesn't it doesn't have the right word in there. It's like, but psychologically, it's gambling, right? And they're like, yes.
Yes.
And it's like, can you do the other thing to protect the children?
Well,
And they're like,
no.
no, because they gave us money, and we make money off that. And
We like money.
And they quote Michael Jordan.
Fuck you. Give
Fuck
me
them
money.
kids.
No money? Oh, fuck you.
Yeah.
Give me money.
So this is a good thing. Hopefully it passes through. There's a ton of regulation on video games. Most of it's bad in Australia, but this looks like a pretty good thing where
I hope so.
at least parents will be able to see that their kids are going to be, pissing away their college fund on loot boxes that give them nothing in FIFA or whatever the hell they're playing down there.
Yeah.
Become obsolete every year.
Every single year.
Every year.
Completely goes away, yeah. All right. God of War Ragnarok has had massive success since its release. It sold 5 million units since its start. It is, according to PlayStation, the fastest-selling first-party launch game in PlayStation history. So tons of success over there. They're really happy about it. I mean, people talk, game
It's
of
a
the
great
year.
game.
Oh, absolutely amazing game of the year. It's highest quality. And then we'll go right into Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. People saying that it's a half-developed, and people really like it because it's still a Pokemon game at its core, but it's an underdeveloped kind of pile of garbage. And that has sold 10 million copies in just 3 days. So if you want to know how
10 million, 3 days, then 5 million. Okay.
Yeah, and so that's the way that things go as far as the economy of video games. So when we are 20 years from now and everything is a mobile game and everything costs $9 extra to do anything at all times, just know that it's because we didn't support these amazing AAA titles with no real microtransactions that the people devoted time to, and all of these half-cooked garbage things. That's what we decided to support. So.
Just a big name brand, man.
Big name brand. Yeah, I got a big name brand. Those are rookie numbers, my friend.
Yeah.
5 million, 10 million. You have won. So this guy got dwarfed by this guy. Well, I got motherfucking Call of Duty Modern Warfare becomes the fastest selling Call of Duty game ever. 1 billion in just 10 days. So it's still going. So it's been more than 10 days. It's still going. 10 billion or 1 billion divided by 70. You're looking at 14 million something or the other. So, yes, sir.
But Pokemon did it in 3 days.
What?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Okay, but then maybe sales dropped off. But hey, mine did 1 billion in 10.
Yeah. I have no doubt. Pokemon is one of the most.
Okay, yours did what in 3 days?
10 million copies sold in 3 days.
I got Modern Warfare in 3 days did 800 million. So they're not giving me copies. You're doing copies. I'll do 800 million, right? And I'll divide that by 70. Well, some of it is 60, right? No, it's 70. 11 million. So
Modern Warfare did real well.
About on par, maybe a little bit more than Pokemon. But that actually, I think the win goes to Pokemon because it's still going.
Yeah, and
You
it's
know
going to
what I mean?
continue. I mean, they're
And it's broken as fuck.
and well, that's the thing, right? It's like when you have a complete polished game. Again, I know that people are loving
It's
Pokemon
broke, yeah.
because it is at its core a Pokemon game, and people are still enjoying it.
Yeah.
But you cannot deny that
But
it's
it's the
half
core. It's the same. You know, it's like the same experience. Call of Duty now probably has added more money because they're doing multiple angles. You got the multiplayer. You got the Warzone 2.0. You got the DMZ now. You got Spec Ops. You got co-op. You got all this other stuff. But Pokemon is still chugging forward with
Pokemon.
their core Pokemon experience that they don't really do much on.
Yeah.
And in this year, they definitely didn't finish.
Yeah, they definitely didn't finish.
Give me the money early.
Yeah.
Give me the money. Is it finished? Give me the money. Is it
Give
done?
me a surprise.
Is it polished? Give me the money. Okay, I'll give you the money
Look,
because I like Pokemon, is what the people say. But I know give it the money.
All right, we got great news out of DC Studios. I mean, in my opinion, it's great news. James Gunn has said on Twitter that he wants to add the DCEU and connect it finally to TV, to animation, and to games. And because kind of, in the past, DC was definitely separated, right? The movies were their own thing. Their animation, which was by and large.
They said animation as well.
Yeah, so in his, let me read
I
one.
don't like that. I like the news story you just read. I like every aspect of it except for animation. 'Cause I don't think we need to put all our eggs into one basket, because if it goes poorly again, like it did last time, then you're going to be ruining the best branch, like you said, of DC, which is the animation. I think they continue to maybe have one or two tie-ins, sure, but also do your own thing in animation.
The full tweet is, so he was asked, are you and your partner planning to give more DC characters TV shows that'll add to the story for the DCU? He said yes, and then he followed up saying, yes, most definitely the DCU will be connected across film and TV and animation.
Oh, so he used those actual words, the DCU. He'd said that himself out of his mouth.
In
Okay,
the
then
tweet.
it is now
Tweet
official.
mouth.
I was wondering if they were going to make that official, because that refers to the previous one was referred to the DCEU, DC Expanded Universe. Now with James Gunn coming in, it's DCU. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he was actually already kind of doing that. Peacemaker, if you've seen the end of Peacemaker, we won't ruin it for you, but he was already kind of tying television in with the rest of the properties. So obviously, as he continues and gains more control, he's going to continue what he's already doing, which was very good in Suicide Squad, the James Gunn one, and very good in Peacemaker. And we've seen him do very good things with Guardians of the Galaxy and the holiday special even, and all other stuff. So I am looking forward to seeing what he does with the DCU now and Superman. And I'm very excited that Henry Cavill is back. And Henry has admitted that he hasn't had yet a long sit-down conversation with James Gunn himself. He's looking forward to that. But James Gunn, I think he said, like, over the holiday weekend, he's like, all these news stories is like, you guys don't actually know the plan. Stop talking like you know the plan, because me and this guy were working on, I forget the guy's name, we're working on it right now, and we will announce it soon. So the announcement, Pierce, the announcement is coming soon on his vision. So I'm looking forward to that announcement, and it better be some announcement and news regarding my man Soups,
and potentially a Superman game as well. So this is like going to ties it kind of into the.
Oh no, I don't think they will do that.
Well, for one, I'm looking forward to it.
I don't think they'll do a Superman game.
the
I mean, they're
movies,
already
man.
doing a Superman game. They're ruining it. The
Suicide
Suicide
Squad?
Squad versus Superman. We have one good one right now, which is Multiverses. Not really a full-fledged Superman game, but yeah. And then we've got the Matrix clone thingamajiggy, which isn't really a game. It's more a tech demo. But
Yeah.
you would have to. I mean, that to me is a hot potato and very dangerous situation, because you could do damage to Superman again as Superman 64. Everybody still knows about that game, even though it was so bad, and children these days don't know about it, but somehow they catch wind of Superman and they associate Superman with bad. That's not good. We can't be doing that. So we have to get a good, like Rocksteady, I think could do it. I also think Rockstar could do it, but they're not going to do that. They're making too much money with the other ones.
With a child casino, yeah.
Yeah.
So you do not want to see them combine.
I actually don't want to see a Superman game unless it's in good hands. You know what I mean? I can't, like, we have this initiative from James Gunn. We got to get tie-ins to all the fucking properties in video games. That's how we get the shit. The era of the original Angry Joe show when I was first doing videos. That was what, the 2010s. I think was with all those movie license games coming out, and they were all terrible.
Trash.
Trash.
But what about DC League of Super Pets? You made us play that for several hours. That
That
was
was
a
trash. Still, we beat that game.
Yeah.
We 100% that game. That's gonna have to go into an end of year video because it's still one of the worst things we played this year.
Yeah. All right. Well, anything else that you want to add to this one?
No, other than, Modern Warfare selling like hotcakes, and that's a good thing because I think they worked their ass off and added a bunch of new modes and evolved it, and so yeah, good. I'm very, very encouraged and happy on the Modern Warfare Call of Duty front. Did y'all guys get any time in on Battlefield? I didn't get I got to play a little Modern Warfare, but did y'all try Battlefield?
No, why?
No.
Because you told me before we went on break that there was going to be the update. It was season 3. They're bringing classes back.
No, I was playing Dark Tide and DVD.
Yeah, I was playing
Okay.
good games.
Good games,
Not bad games. It's just like, look, if I have to.
I saw you in a group with the community. What were you playing?
I was playing Dark Tide.
Dark Time.
Yeah.
Cool.
So.
All right. Well, no, I guess none of us can give you any updates on the Battlefield. You give us the updates,
yeah,
all
you
right?
let us know.
You put it in the comments. I'll go into the comments and look because I want somebody to tell me what the hell's going
It's
on
good
with Battlefield.
now.
All the time, I have very little time right now, and on the time I'm using, it's gonna either go to Call of Duty or something that I know is gonna be good, or something like that. Dark Tide, Calypso Protocol, God of War. Yeah. Okay. That's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. We want to thank our sponsors over at Surfshark and the new Incogni service. If you haven't heard of it, check it out. Click the links down below, and we will see you in part 2 of the news. Bye, guys.